What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Season 2 of the Mob Podcast.
Yes, sir.
As you know, I'm your host, Okechukwu, big number 4. To my right of me, we got the man with the plan.
Marlowe Wax, man. How y'all doing?
Man, it's good to be back, Lo. How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm feeling good.
I feel like I gotta adapt you up. Like, I feel like it's been a minute since we did this, man.
We back having fun, though,
you know
bro.
what I mean? Yeah, it felt like just a minute ago we was in New York City.
Facts.
Doing the live episode. Remember that?
Yeah, having fun, though. That was a different experience now.
Yeah.
We back to the old vibe.
You know what I mean?
Keeping it original, you know.
Weather changing, getting more cool outside. I'm not even gonna lie, but talking about that last episode we did, were you kind of nervous being in front of all those people talking to them?
Of course, though. We had our teammates there, though. We had a lot of love there.
Supporters. You know, that was definitely fun for sure.
Kendall came on. He definitely
he
did a good job. He kept us hold, but it was fun.
I think we had like a rapid fire. A guy's coming on there,
yeah,
right?
we did, though. A lot of people. Dono came on, you know, he was the character. He was having fun, but it was a good experience, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I was sweating a little bit under my hat. I ain't gonna lie, seeing people stare at you like that. You know, it's one thing to do it right now, but when you get people in front of you, I think you know. But you know, it's been a while since we've been out, been obviously on the pod. But you know, a lot of things have happened. You know, with the team. You know, obviously we're 2-0 right now. But before we get into the season, let's talk about the summer. The grind. You know, like, you know, we have fall camps, summer workouts. But so for you, obviously you decided to come back. You know, when you made that, you know, you went viral. You know, they made you a highlight tape as soon as you dropped that. Everything was fire. I ain't gonna lie. I was listening to that Young Boy song for that whole week when you dropped that thing. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah, so like, well, talk about your decision. Why did you come back for your last season? Because you could have declared last fall.
Yeah, I just feel like, you know, a lot left on the table. I wanted to just make that step up. I want to become a captain. I just wanted to, you know, just come back and have a great another year. Me and Michael, we definitely did great last year, but this year I know me and you, we can just take lead with the defense. Isaiah, JB, we can just become a top 10 ranked defense this year. Sure. And I know, I just want, you know, just win this shit, man. Yeah, I want to do it with the C on my chest. So, you know.
That's facts. And I definitely had those same thoughts as well. You know, like, you know, we both had the opportunity to, you know, obviously do some different things, but I think, like you said, we just have more left on the table. But So I think just your approach going into the summer, you know, I think mine was obviously, you know, like last year when you got that extra year left, you know, you kind of know you can leave, but in the back of your head, you can't help but think, okay, if something does fail, you can come back, right? But I think for me, like you said, I feel like I had a great year last year, and but I wanted to honestly show myself, not anybody else, that I could do it again. Yeah, for sure. I think that's the number one thing that I focused on right now is not proving it to anybody else but myself, you know. So I think that was just my approach going into the summer. But obviously we got our new DC coach, Rocky Long.
Yeah, we got a lot of new faces around.
A lot of
transfers, a lot of guys that came in to work.
Old, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, we got Mud Boss, we got Coach Long in.
And for the people that don't know out there, Coach Long actually coached Coach White.
Yeah, he did. That's crazy.
So that's a little crazy right there.
Yeah,
that's a little bit of like we got like in a sense his like football dad or something like that. But yeah, Coach Long, he's a cool guy. He's real old school. I feel like they know, you know, when he tells you what you're doing wrong, it ain't too much going back and forth. It ain't too much going back and forth with him, but it's all good though. And like we knew what type of time he was on when we were up, you know, at halftime. You remember the speech he gave us, but I think we needed to hear it though.
No, facts though. Coach Long, he's seen a lot of football. He's been coaching forever. Yeah. So like just being able to see football through his lens, to see his approach and things like that. So that first game with him against Colgate and just how he just wanted to, you know, like we knew what was going on during the game, but how he just came in at halftime and how he just wanted to really keep on imposing our will on them. So like not changing nothing else, keeping it a shutout.
Yeah, he don't care about none of that.
Yeah, it woke us up.
Yeah, and it's paying off right now. In total defense, we top 5 in the country.
100%. Yeah,
as we should be though.
It's setting the tone though.
Yeah,
setting the tone for the rest of the season. We just gotta keep it going.
Yeah, I think, but you know, people talk. So like before he got here, people kind of had me like, you know, wondering a little bit. Yeah, heard so many stories. Like people was like, "Oh yeah, Coach Long gonna be this and that. You better get your mind right."
Facts, though.
So I'm ready for him to like, you know what I'm saying? But honestly, he's like he's a player's coach.
Like 100%. Even like he's definitely he's a little older. Like he's old school, but like he's really like because he's a player's coach. He's all about football. Like he wanted like come practice time. He want to get through the stretch. He want to get through all that. He just want to play football. That's what all he worried about. Him like meetings. He like football.
Yeah, people underestimate that factor. I think it's for me, it was dope when it started in camp when he had asked me, Caleb, what you want to run?
Yeah, stuff like that.
I felt like he was type testing me to see if I knew the playbook. You know what I'm saying? But I passed it though. So and he actually did it in the game as well. So that just shows the trust that he has in us early, because this is his first year with us. But I think he understands that we got a lot of vets, on the defense. So. But let's get into the season, a little bit. Before we get into this past game, we started off 1-0.
Right.
Actually. Me and Marlowe had a little bit of a bet. We obviously, he's a great defensive player, and so am I. So, he won the bet though.
Yeah,
but
got that first sack.
Yeah, the bet was who was going to get the first sack, and you won it. It's definitely brought the competitor out of me. I got it in the third quarter though. I had to get you back.
We had a little Mr. Somebody mad at you though when you got your sack.
Oh yeah, Stephon.
Yeah, my man 7. Oh yeah, shout out to 7. He back.
Yeah, he's back and he's better.
He was on his way to get the sack, which Caleb 4 got there first.
Yeah,
7 was a little mad.
Gotta get a little faster.
Yeah,
that's all that is.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of arguments. Y'all don't know this, but the D-line and linebackers, we have been going at it a lot in the off season. We had arguments about just who going to be more dominant. But I think it's all good though. It's bringing the best out of us every day in camp. Who's not running to the ball?
Who's competing?
Who's messing up on the plays? You know what I'm saying?
Keeping us sharp. That's all it is.
Sometimes I be giving a load of tight calls, but he ain't gonna tell y'all that though. It's cool though. But yeah, so Colgate, we got it done. Took care of business. You remember any top moments from that game?
Man, I gotta say, Jeremiah, his first interception, go back for a touchdown. That boy was lit. Jerry's world.
That was his first start.
Nice first. Yeah, I don't know. We've been playing since he walked in, but that was his first interception. I know that for sure.
It was, right?
And he went back for a touchdown.
Isn't it crazy that we've been talking about him since last year?
Yeah.
He's still
balling. That boy's all about work.
I'm just saying, just show you're not lying.
Work.
Real recognize real, and we recognize talent, right?
Facts.
But so shout out to Jerry. The D-line, I ain't trying, we gave him, we hit the quarterback on that play, made him throw that ball. But, it's all love, man. It's just, sometimes, when y'all get in the end zone, as D-linemen, we be so far from y'all, and it be so hard for us sometimes to run down there like, I am not even going to lie to you. But I love seeing y'all celebrate, though. Trust me, you're going to find me, like, on the 50-yard line with my hands up, lit, you know what I'm saying?
You got us when we get to the bench.
I'm not chasing y'all, though. You know what I'm saying?
But no, we got to shout out the offense, though, too. All the receivers. Yeah. We had, multiple receivers score for a touchdown. That's lit right there. We had Darrell, the little freshman.
Guys,
Kendall Long.
The Selly?
Yeah. We got Mari, Isaiah.
Yeah, Dono.
A lot of people was
doing their thing,
even
man.
Hunt was scoring, too.
Yeah, Hunt. A lot of people. I think it was, again, we did what we were supposed to do, but it was good to see the younger part of the team step up and, make those kinds of plays early, And so, obviously, we got to do a quick little, who would you say was your player of the game for?
Little Mobster. Little Mobster of the week, man. I think I gotta go Jerry's world, bro. He just when you make plays like that, you gotta get it.
For sure.
Give it to him. Who you thinking?
I'm gonna give it to Jerry too. Pick 6.
Yeah.
Not that he's a pick 6 in my eyes, that.
But though, you score on defense.
Yeah, you score on defense. That's different.
You that boy.
Yeah, for sure.
Straight up.
All right, so that's 1-0, right? But obviously we just play Western Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
We real on the podcast, so it's not like anything that happens we talk about it. So obviously they scored on us on our first time they scored us like that in a while.
Yeah, we was a little pissed.
Yeah,
defense came on the sideline.
Oh, we was hot.
And next time we went on that field, 3-0.
Oh yeah, 3-0.
Shut them down.
We wasn't even playing.
It was just one of those mishaps that we knew wasn't gonna happen again.
Yeah, for sure.
We got it fixed though. We talked about it.
Talked about it. Got it together. Coach Long got us. Got us right halftime.
Then after that, they ain't getting nothing.
Oh yeah, nah. And and I think that would have took that without that touchdown, that would have took away from their total defense. I mean, their total offense.
Right.
Yeah. So I think for me though, guys who started that game was Leon.
Yeah, that boy Leon. Talking about that touchdown, did you see how fast he was moving on that play?
Yeah, he was. He was flying.
That boy been showing effort all camp, all summer.
Leon really a DM for real though.
Yeah,
he really a DM.
He knew he is though. He just standing up. That's the only difference. But that boy really been getting better, showing effort. I love that boy. He really been going hard.
Oh, that's facts. Yeah, shout out to all those guys who've been balling, just making plays, and but
Well, we got another pick 6 that game too though.
We did.
Sims, man, that's 2 pick six back in a row, man. Really mobbing right now.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think, it's funny because last year when he caught the pick, he didn't score.
Yeah.
But
this time. It was a blocked field goal last week.
Oh, last year.
He got tied.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But this time he got in that end zone. And I ain't going to lie, again.
He scared us.
Another play because that block you had, that was, I don't know, like, again, like, everybody doesn't really see, like, what happens on pick six. Everybody see the guy running, but it's so much more happening, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many guys that's coming out there doing their job. And without that block, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think it was dope. I didn't see where you came from because I was coming from, like, the back, and I knew, like, if I chased him from the backside, he was probably going, you feel me? I can get a flag.
Right.
I just see you come out of nowhere and do some
little high shield,
some basketball zone block, something. I don't know what
that's that special team stuff, man.
Yeah, I don't be over there. I just be Indy, so I don't be knowing. I don't know about all that.
No, I had to step in front of that block for my man Sims so he can get home. Yeah, shout out to him.
Yeah, for sure. Mobster, I'm going Jay Sims.
Yeah, Jay Sims, man. The boys been balling.
2 weeks in a row, pick six back to back.
Jay Sims and Leon.
Who gonna be next though?
Man,
you got a pick yet?
Nah, I ain't got no pick yet, bro. You know that, bro. I gotta give you one.
You got to.
I know you got one, but you need another one this year.
I do.
I need to pick six though. I need to give it.
Speaking into existence, I think we're gonna get one.
100.
Yeah. So, obviously, we're 2-0 right now, and things is rolling, and everything that's been happening with the team. I think it's just been dope to see. Obviously, our confidence is rising. A lot of guys are playing more reps now on both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
We got guys stepping up, and we got a big opponent this week. Last year we played them. It was Purdue.
Right.
And you remember how crazy of a game that was last year.
It probably was one of the most lit games.
That was actually the first week we started the podcast. Right?
Real?
After?
I don't know.
No, that was week 2. But we had just started the podcast the week before we played.
Started rolling.
Yeah, so it's almost like a year anniversary for real. So but we're going there this time, 7:30 on NBC. That's gonna be
lit. Everybody tune in.
Yeah,
it's gonna be none of that. We already know they probably a little mad from last year, but
for sure.
We know they gonna come with the energy, and we gonna come with the energy too.
So like, what's your approach going into it, going down there?
Like, just Coach Long says it a lot, just imposing our will. Us just being us. What they got going on got nothing to do with us. Got nothing about what's gonna happen during the game. It's about what we gonna do, how we gonna prepare. How we just gonna come game day. What they got going on got nothing. How we gonna play? We gonna play hard.
Nah, that's facts. Yeah, I think for me, I never been down there, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I think Coach Perk said he used to work there.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he worked there a few years ago. Well, not like about 10 years ago, and he said, yeah, it's like a nice stadium. So I'm looking forward to it. I love playing away for some reason. I love night games. It's gonna be 7:30 prime time on NBC.
Yeah.
So
I heard Purdue fans. I heard that area can get a little rowdy.
They are.
So
you know it is, but I think we're gonna be ready
ducking
for
it though.
Yeah, not at all.
We ain't ducking none of that.
Not at all. So I think it's gonna be fun going into that week. Going into this week, going into that game. On Saturday. Everybody should tune in. But I feel like we should talk about some things that like we want to see from this year.
Yeah.
Like not just from us, but from our supporters, from our fans who come to the games. I think a lot of you guys on Twitter have been spamming me about we want to know like how you guys feel about the impact of coming to the game, and I'm like, yeah, like we do care. We want the dome packed. We want everybody there. I personally I love when I see the dome packed. And it doesn't matter who we play. It doesn't matter what opponent, what level. It doesn't matter if we're expected to win. We want to see the dome packed each and every Saturday. So how you feel about that? Like just like them packing the dome and stuff like that. Like what's it do to you?
They really like our 12th. That's really like our 12th player, 12th man right there. Just first, it's a dream come true just to see your stadium that you playing in packed like that. But then it just bring a different type of energy when you playing. It just bring like we remember last year just how many false starts we had and when those games were sold out. And they don't understand how much that really helps. Yeah. But man, pack the dome. We need y'all there. It's really gonna be great to see if you really pack that dome.
Yeah. So Orange Nation, like take that personal. Yeah. We taking it personal. Like come to the. We want you guys to pack the dome out. We want to see everybody there. We want to see everybody like there screaming mob. We still ain't get a mob chant yet. Y'all got to figure it out. I don't know. We got to do like a live stream or something so we can practice. But we want that to happen. We want to see you guys out there doing your thing. So. Yep. you know, everybody take that personally. You know, we want the dome packed, and I think after they hear this, it's gonna hit a little different, right?
We expecting something big out of y'all. Y'all expect something out of us. We expect something out of y'all.
For real,
let's get there.
It's like, you know, give and take a little bit.
Yeah, let's get there.
You know, so but obviously, you know, we didn't talk about everything that's happened, you know, up until now to this point, but I think it's only right that, you know, with first episode, you know, we gotta answer some questions.
Yeah, you're right though.
It's only right.
I like it. A lot of people was too happy when you sent that tweet out.
Yeah. Some of y'all said some questions that, you know, we probably won't, you know, we ain't gonna answer.
We got a quick little joke one real quick right here though from Tom Free. I apologize if I'm saying it wrong. If you had to pick one offensive guy to play your position, who would that be?
That's a fair question.
So,
I don't know.
Are you thinking like just mentality wise to play, or they gotta have the body to play it too?
Really, you know, mentality does save you a lot, but then again, that like your body does help, right?
For sure.
D-line, DN.
I think I got a mentality guy for linebacker.
Who you got?
We all know Mr. Crazy Eye, LaQuint Allen. He just 100. I think
that's a great pick.
I think he can come with defense and have that mob mentality. Quit.
I think it's crazy how much energy he has. Like, he don't stop, but it's good though.
He's different, man.
Like the play coach showed yesterday, you know, the team meeting when he ran from I think like the 6-yard line
all the way to
chase the other side of the receiver just to block. I'm like, nah, he plays with a different energy, a different motor. I think for me, D-line. You gotta be willing to. People don't understand.
Man, them trenches.
Playing the trenches the whole game, it wears on you. But I think should I go O-lineman?
Yeah, you got to
go with an O-lineman, right?
Ain't no receiver playing D-line.
Yeah, facts. No receiver. I think I'm gonna go with O-lineman. I'll probably go with Wes.
Oh yeah, Wes. Well,
Wes Ho.
What you think about Reed?
Reed, throw him in that middle.
Reed and Wes.
Yeah, because Wes they always, you know.
I think Wes a little aggressive. Wes can do it.
Yeah, because he likes to, you know, he get a little chippy in practice with us.
Yeah, Wes he can do it.
You know, every day we come to practice and work. We know what's up with us with him. So him and Reed, I like the energy on the inside. So I feel like they could come across and do that though.
All right, next question. Baptized by Fire 7. Talk about how you get schools.
That's the Twitter.
Yeah, that's the Twitter name. My bad. Talk about how you get schools to notice you. I have friends, kids who can play, but because they go to small schools and small conferences, no one seems to think they can play. So you Mr. Bougie, bro.
What you mean, bro?
What you need? Can't drink out the plastic bottle,
nah, bro. I'm on the better things.
But no, what you think about it?
What's the question? Say it again.
Kids that play in small schools and just not getting looked at enough.
Yeah, I think it's just a part of it. Like, you know, like it's.
Yeah.
I think when you play at a smaller school, you don't get as much TV time.
Yeah.
But when you do get, your chance, at some point, if you are as good as you think you are, at some point your opportunity is going. I think that's the important thing of staying ready. Like you see, like. A guy that's in the league right now who's, I think, on his 10th year, Khalil Mack, he went to Buffalo. Yeah. And if you know anything about his story, he played Ohio State his last year and had, I want to say, 2 or 3 sacks and a touchdown at Ohio State. So it's like, and then from that moment, he went on to become a first rounder. So it's like, I think that just ties into, like, staying ready.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you know.
I think you just gotta play the long game. Like you never know how long your journey can take. You know how quick it is. It might be quicker for other people. It might be longer for other people. But and also like you said about your mindset, I think word of mouth is everything.
Yeah, facts.
The way you talk, the way you speak, is really affecting your mindset, your brain, and everything. So if you speaking, if you that guy that's complaining all the time, it's gonna affect how you're feeling and just how you're playing and stuff like that. But if you keep it 100 with yourself and keep it going, keep it, you know. You're going to be good in the day. It's going to come. You just got to, like you said, stay ready. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah. I think, is there any more? We do one more probably.
One more
before we wrap it up.
I think I seen one. All right, yeah. And what are this from Noah. Mm-hmm. What are your game day routines before and after the game? #mob. My routine. So I changed it up a little bit this year because I used to have to go out, kick return. I was on that back kick return last year. I had to go out and get out early, but I think same thing with you. I think you kept it the same. So I get taped a little later now because for us, everybody rushing to get taped. I get rushing. I take my time. I'm a cool, like, keep it slow, keep it, like, level, Yeah. But going to get taped later, I be seeing you in there. You be taking forever. You need to get out my way.
I like everybody get out the way first. Then I go in there.
But the warm-up time and all that, it's a little calm music. Yeah. But once we put the pads on, we go out there, that's when it's like, that's when it's live. That's when I'm active. I'm yelling. I see you yelling too. But I don't got nothing crazy, nothing different.
It's really like a switch for real.
Yeah.
Like you said, I think I didn't switch mine up, but I kind of like tapped back a little bit into my old mindset when I was in high school. Yeah. I was kind of talking to my little brother about it. I was just like, when I was, like when you were a senior in high school and you just having fun with the guys, you're not really thinking about nothing but just playing. You just like, I'm gonna go ball because it's on my mind to go do it, so I'm gonna go do it. I feel like when you get on a bigger stage, sometimes you like can make you like you want to do everything right before the game, that's true, so you don't feel like
that's really true.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't feel like you superstitious, like, oh, I didn't make this play because I didn't do this. So you know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's crazy how that's just crazy how we is.
Think about that, right?
It's just crazy how like everything gotta be like that. How much really go through our head
before the game,
before a football game,
It's just a game.
It's just really a football game.
Like
that's crazy.
Think about it when you was in high school and you just like balling with your guys. Okay, like think about practice, right? You come to practice, you're not listening to nothing. Yeah, you just know I gotta go practice. I gotta go do my thing. So it's like it's almost like a knowing on the inside, like, bro, like I done put the work and I'm finna go ball.
You know what
I'm saying? I've been doing this my whole life. Yeah. So it's like I think I'm trying to get away from like being too serious before the game.
Yeah, I like that. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, because I think sometimes I can be too serious and like I'd be like, oh, it's because I wore these cleats and I ain't wear this glove to go warm up, or I ain't wear these socks. Or
I like that though.
You know what I'm saying?
Like how Pastor said, you letting that burden go.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
No, we ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about that FC. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I do now. And after the game, I'm chilling for real.
Yeah, I know you be. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
The queen.
You know what I'm saying?
But no, after it's just time to kick the feet up. You know me. I always got a lot of fam coming to the game.
Yeah, I be seeing them.
All
in the 2 jerseys.
I always got like 10 plus people come to the game.
That's
for
dope,
me.
Though. Mm-hmm.
We try to find somewhere to get some food. Yeah. Then after that, just kicking my feet up, chilling.
Well, yeah, man. Well, that's as we wrap it up, man. I just think again, it's season 2 of the Mile Podcast, and I feel like this is a special podcast. So it'll be fun to see what happens this season.
Yeah, have some new guests.
Some new guests.
Have some fun.
Some fun on here. We might do some things different. You never know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see week to week. But again, we got Purdue this week. All the fans, we want to see everybody. If you're traveling to the game, pull up on us. We want to interact with you guys.
Be at the hotel.
Be at the hotel, all that before and after the game, throughout the week. Keep sending stuff, questions, things that you guys want to know. Cause that's what it's about, impacting the people, right? So, I think it's gonna be fun, this season. And when we come back, our next home game, we ain't gonna talk about it now, but. We sending a little bit of shots at the fans. We want to challenge y'all. We want to see how packed the dome can get. So, again, just shout out to everybody, man. I think it's gonna be fun, man. I think we got something, special, man. So that's first episode of the Mile Podcast, season 2, man.
Let's get it.